Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I have a really fun workout for you. It's an intermediate Pilates-based mat workout, and we're gonna have some yoga inspiration in there as well, and some fun challenges. So you're really gonna feel it. It's gonna be a really great workout. All right, you don't need any equipment, just yourself and your mat, and we're gonna get started right away. Coming to the back edge of our mat, legs are hip distance apart. Let's take a big breath as we reach the arms up to the sky and open the palms, swan dive forward, bringing the hands down to the mat and walking out into a plank. Let's drop down to our knees to start. Pressing the mat away, wrap your waist. Take a breath in and out. One more time here. Deep breath in and out. Really tighten up that tummy. Now we're sending the elbows back as we bend all the way down, lowering our chest to the mat. Untuck the toes. Send yourself back. Taking a quick breath here. And now walking the hands forward as far as you can go. You're going to tuck your tail under, roll through your spine one vertebrae at a time, unraveling back out to that modified plank. Send your seat back. Awesome. Tuck the tail and scoop through the belly and then unravel. So you can feel like you're rippling through your spine as you move through this, like a wave on the ocean. Keeping some connection in your tummy as you come out into your plank. Good job. Let's do one more. And release back. Now you're going to come on up, bring your feet forward, and roll down one vertebrae at a time. Your legs are hip distance apart. Let's reach the fingertips to the ceiling, get a bit of mobility going in the shoulders. As we reach the fingertips up, let the shoulder blades separate, and then draw the shoulder blades together, just gently. And again, reach the fingertips up. And draw the shoulder blades together. One more time. And together. Now find that in-between place. Plant the feet into the mat. As you take a big breath in, I want you to expand the ribs out to the sides and back. And exhaling, we're going to curl the tail under, press into the feet, and ripple the spine up to a bridge. Big breath at the top, rolling down, straight through the spine, releasing to neutral at the bottom. Two more times. When we get to the top, reach the knees out over the feet, the crown of the head back, and keep that length as you roll back down. Last one. Good. Hold at the top here. Notice your ribs are in a good position, so we're not flaring, just gently drawing the ribs towards the hips. And now let's lift up into the balls of the feet, and we're pedaling it out. Drop one heel and lift. Drop the other heel and lift. Now let's go a little faster. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both heels up. Roll through your spine. Bringing the arms onto the thighs. Legs are still hip distance apart. Reestablish that neutral, heavy tailbone. And we're going to lengthen through the back of the neck and rise up into our ab prep. And then back down. 2 more times. Exhale as you draw yourself up. And inhale to lengthen down. You just feel like your rib cage is drawing in and down towards the hips. And release. Hands behind the head. Now we're doing that same move, but we're going to hold at the top. Make sure you haven't tucked under. And we're just pulsing it out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A little higher. Last 8, 6, 5. Keep the shoulder blades off the mat. Hold, reach the arms out in front of you, come up a little bit higher, and roll all the way down, moving into single leg stretch. We're finding our imprint. So you just want to draw the ribs and hips together, leaving about a little blueberry-sized space underneath your lower back. And we're floating the legs up to tabletop, framing the left leg with the hands, reach the right leg long. Really feel your tummy tight. So as we move through this workout, I want you to imagine you have a zipper down on your pubic bone and you're just gently zipping up a pair of tight jeans. Keep switching here. You can lengthen the back of the neck and flex up. Reaching down towards the ankle. If you're not lifting your spine up, if that's not in your practice right now, then just go ahead and keep your head down on the ground. Let's change the breath here. We inhale for 2 and exhale for 2. We have 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. You're holding the leg in, hands come behind to hammock the head. Rotate towards the bent leg and switch. Beautiful. Keeping the elbows wide in your peripheral vision, and you're coming up and over, bringing the armpit towards the opposite knee. Keep going like that, nice and slow, and I'm going to show you your modification. If you're keeping your head down, you're just going to keep your legs at tabletop, move to the side, reach, bend, back in, okay? Now, if you're with me, we're changing the breath pattern here. We inhale for 2, exhale for 2. Keep going. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. We have 4 and 3, 2, and 1. Hold. Bring both knees in. Give yourself a little hug. And one big breath in. And then as we exhale, we're going to rock and roll ourselves up, crossing your legs and coming over into a 4-point kneeling position. Amazing job. We're just going to keep flowing through this, okay? Remember, you can pause anytime, pressing the mat away with your hands. You're going to press into the fingertips and the knuckles as well, just to take some pressure off the wrists, but you can always come down to your forearms at any point. All right, from here, we're taking a big breath in, expanding the ribs, reaching the right fingertips out in front, the thumb faces up, and the left toes back. Now, lifting up to hip height, and you're just going to flex that foot and push into the heel as you reach the fingertips forward, and feel how that makes you want to open up. So you need to really connect to your core, to your deep abdominals, your obliques to keep you square. Tap the mat and lift. Tap and lift. Tap and lift. So we're inhaling down, exhaling up. 3 more. Inhale and exhale. 2, 1. Hold. Open to the width of the mat and back in. And keep zipping up your skinny jeans so we don't arch the back or change the rib to hip distance, always thinking about the rib to hip connection. Good. 4 and 3, already feeling this. 2 and 1. Hold. Nice job. You're going to place that hand down on the mat, bringing the left leg forward. You're coming into a lunge. You can leave the back knee down, or you can tuck the toes and straighten the back leg. The right hand is just coming down onto the mat, and the left arm is opening up towards that front leg. Little rotation. And now as you come back, you're going to thread the needle, tap the back thigh. Inhale, reach. Tap the back thigh. We're going for 5 here. So 3 more. Keep breathing. Feeling a nice stretch in the hips. Awesome. And you're bringing the hands back down to the mat, stepping yourself back into a downward facing dog. I like to kind of pedal out my feet here. And then we're going to go back into that mobility flow for our spine, this time in full plank. So we're lifting up to the balls of the feet, tucking the tail under, and rolling through out into a plank. Now bend the knees, send the seat back. Inhale, lift, ripple forward, and back. You're going to keep pressing the mat away with your hands, strong shoulders. And when you're out in plank, remember we want to keep our bum low, but not dip through center, okay? Last time here. Beautiful, hold. From here, we're just going to bring the knees back down on the mat, that same leg that you were working, so your left leg. It's going to reach back behind you, tuck the toes under, and we're just going to send the foot back, a little stretch for the calf, and then shift forward. This just feels really nice. Nice little break. 2 more. And 1. Now coming back, you're going to take your right hand and bring it forward so it's more in line with the right knee. And then pivot your foot backwards, opening up into a side kneeling position. Okay, you can always come down on your forearm for this as well. We're going to be doing some leg lifts here. Lift, flex, and lower. Beautiful. I think we have about 3 more. And 2. Nice long neck. 1. Holding the leg up, we're going to pulse it out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more round of 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, reach the arm up overhead, knee to elbow, and lengthen. Awesome job. We're not flexing through our spine. We're just keeping our spine straight. Last one. Hold. Notice how my rib cage is opened up. So I'm just going to think about rib to hip connection here. I'm placing the foot down on the mat. Take a nice little side bend. That feels really good. And spiral the arms up, and we'll side bend the other way. Quick break. Release, and we're just going to cartwheel our hands back down to the mat, and we're going to repeat that all on the other side. So we're back in our 4-point kneeling position, reaching the left fingertips forward and the right leg back, lifting up, thumb faces up, we're pressing through the heel. Feel that tug of war through the body as the arm and leg reach, and then square your hips off. Zip up your tummy as we lower and lift 8 times. Inhale and exhale. Feeling this. We have 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Now hold as we reach out to the width of the mat and back in. Trying not to sink down into the stabilizing arm. Really important here that we keep a really straight spine and a stable shoulder. 3, this is hard work. 2, and 1. You're doing great. Hold. Bring the hand down to the mat, stepping that back leg forward. We're in a lunge position, and you can tuck the toes, lengthen the back leg, and then opening up and reach and tap the back thigh. This rotation through the spine feels so good. If your hips are tight though, you may just want to keep the back knee down. You could even put a little cushion under it or double up your mat. Over time, this is going to feel better and better. Awesome. And now both hands on the mat. We're stepping back into a mobility flow. Awesome. Let's take a big breath in. And then lifting to the balls of the feet, ripple forward and send the seat up and back. 5 times here. Last 2. Bend the knees, really send that seat up high. And reach. Big inhale and downward facing dog. And down into our 4-point kneeling position. Reaching the right leg out behind us. Let's get that little calf stretch. Tuck the toes under, shift your body back and forward. 5 times. We're almost done. So we're going to keep flowing through this side leg series, side kneeling series, and then we'll finish it off. Okay, so you're going to pivot probably away from me. I'm actually just going to turn so that you can still see me. So I'm now balancing on my left hand and my left leg. My right leg is coming up to hip height. Ready to tap the mat? We're going to go down and up. Flex and lower, point and lift. Lower, point and lift. Hold. Ready? Pulse is 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 8 more. So notice you're lifting from your waistband, soft elbow, and you're keeping the rib to hip connection. Okay, hold, reach overhead. Need to elbow and reach. And reach. We exhale and inhale. 2 more. 1 more. Hold. Bring the leg down. Little side bend. And up and over. Beautiful job. And we're bringing ourselves back down. Tuck the toes under, immediately up into a downward facing dog. And we're going to walk ourselves back towards our feet. Ground through the feet and scoop the belly as we roll ourselves up. Reach the arms overhead and bring the palms down through heart center. You're going to bring your legs a little bit wider so that your heels are at the edges of the mat. Legs are turned out about 45 degrees. Going into some squats and down. Squat it back and up. Imagine you're pulling the mat apart with your heels, really feeling lots of work in the glutes. Sending the knees forward as the seat goes back. Don't be afraid to send those knees forward. Really great for ankle mobility, hips and knees. Let's get the arms involved here. Inhale, reach and press back. Inhale down, exhale up. We have 8, 7, tummy tight, 6, 5, 4, good job, almost there. 2, and 1. Little bonus, hands back to heart center. We're pulsing. 2 sets of 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Zip up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And stand up. Reach the arms overhead and tap the legs out. You did it. That is our workout for today. So now let's just take a second before we sign off to just bring our breath down, our heart rate down. Inhale, reach the arms overhead. Exhale down through heart center. One more time, lift. And down. And roll your shoulders out. Good job, everyone. I hope you guys liked that workout. I know I'm feeling pretty warm, so that's a good sign that you probably are too. If you did like this workout, please give this video a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and let me know what you thought, and share it with someone who you think would love it too. Thank you guys for being here and for supporting my channel and being a part of my community. I appreciate each and every one of you so very much. Please feel free to reach out to me with any questions. I'll leave my contact information in the box below. Again, thank you guys. Don't forget to hydrate, and I will see you very soon on the mat. Until then, keep breathing, moving, and smiling.